Everyone always sleeps on the under 3 toys. What's an under 3 toy? Let's take a look. When kids' meals first started, they were filled with toys from ages 0 and up. Didn't matter how old you are or how young. But as parts got smaller and smaller, people started to realize maybe that wasn't such a good idea. As kids' meals entered the 80s, some restaurants like McDonald's thought maybe we should have a separate toy for those who don't have teeth yet. It's less of a hazard for the baby, and it's less of a hazard for the restaurant. Thus, the baby-friendly, lawsuit-dodging toy was born. However, because most of these toys were not advertised on translites, and most of us collectors who went to McDonald's didn't think to ask for the under 3 toy, many times we don't even realize they existed. But today we're going to change all that. We're going to take a look at 6 under 3 toys that are just as good as their regular premiums. First up, the 1992 McDonald's Dinosaurs Happy Meal, the company's first national Happy Meal campaign based on a primetime sitcom. It featured this great under 3 toy. Now notice how you can tell it's an under 3 toy just by the striping around the border here. That was an easy way for employees to tell that they were getting the right toy to the right customer. And the under 3 toy in there is just Baby Sinclair. It's just a squishy character toy, but it really nails those not the mama vibes.
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
2 years later, in 1994, McDonald's did the Epcot McDonald's Happy Meal, featuring an Uncle Sam Mickey as the under 3 toy. It's a fun toy that fits in well with the main premiums, which feature Disney characters dressed up as if they were from different parts of the world, and yes, this did not always age well, and it works nicely with the Disney PVC figures sold in toy stores. Since you can't quite see what my toy looks like inside of its packaging, I'm going to put up a generic image so you can tell what it looks like. In 1995, McDonald's had one of the best under 3 Happy Meal toys with its What Am I Gonna Be for Halloween Happy Meal, which is surely the longest title of a Happy Meal ever. This under 3 toy was a pumpkin that hid Grimace inside. As you can tell, this single-piece toy is a much more baby-friendly option than the larger McDonaldland figurines that came with snap-on costumes, or the cassettes, which I can't imagine babies knew what to do with. As a kid, I loved this thing. I would walk into rooms, pop the little Grimace out, and pretend it was a little James Bond camera in there that could surveil the area, and then I'd close it back up and walk away with my footage in hand. Yes, I was an only child. 1996 saw an impressive expansion of the under 3 Happy Meal toy with the Fisher-Price Toddler toys. It makes sense that McDonald's would pair with Fisher-Price, as they had a long-standing relationship with the toy maker's parent company, Mattel. In fact, one of the earliest Fisher-Price collaborations came in 1985 with their 33 1/3 records, which came in the McDonald's Music Happy Meal. In 1996, Fisher-Price made these, the under 3 Happy Meal toys, safe for infants and toddlers, the best of which, in my opinion, is this, the kids' meal toy replica of the Fisher-Price phone. As you can tell from this internal document, the Fisher-Price Toddler toys ran from September 1996 and ongoing thereafter, perhaps even running through some other promotions that had nothing to do with these toys, but needed an under 3 component. Of course, not all 1996 Happy Meals used the Fisher-Price Toddler toys. That year, McDonald's did a Transformers Happy Meal, built for the show's switch to animal and insect characters. While the main premiums were conventional Transformers in that they switched from an alt mode to a robot mode in a couple of steps, the under 3 toy made things even simpler and, in my opinion, cooler. In just one simple step, this lion head opens up into a robot. The level of detail on this robot, plus the fact that I have no idea who it's supposed to be, makes it all the more interesting. Okay, one more as a bonus, and I'm switching out of McDonaldland for a second. In 2001, Jack in the Box was one of 3 restaurants promoting NASCAR Racers, an awesome animated cartoon at the time on Fox Kids. Their under 3 toy was the Motorsphere, a dome in which racers raced around tracks that changed in every episode. This toy is an Epcot-looking thing that says Motorsphere on it, and it's now as hard as a rock, which is perhaps not great for an under 3 toy. However, NASCAR Racers could have been, in my opinion, the cultural inheritor of Mask and Vortec, but it wasn't. So there you have it, folks. Those are 6 under 3 toys that you may not have heard of. Have you heard of them? Have you heard of other ones? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining me for this fast food toy file. That's all that's in it, but there's another one coming up next week. If you like what we do, feel free to subscribe and like the video. That helps the channel grow. And most of all, open your toys.